Hey, what's up guys? It's Mark Yoon and welcome to another hopefully exciting video. So today what I got for you is more lore videos that are due to the new timeline changes from SOULCALIBUR 6 being a reboot. So what we are going to talk about today is the character of Yoshimitsu. This is a character that's been highly requested and now finally I've getting a chance to do him. So I just wanted to try and do a little more research so I could figure out like what were the differences, and we're just going to not waste any time and jump right into it. In Japan's Warring States period, the Ninja Manji clan's name stood out, despite or because of their impartiality, however. In times of such violence, it was dangerous not to pick a side, and the Manji clan would suffer there for their stance. One lord wished to recruit the clan, but when they refused, he torched their village to the ground, killing all but one, their most skilled warrior, Yoshimitsu. All alone, he honed his ninja skills and fought solely against the lord, despite being overwhelmingly outnumbered. Due to this desperate fight, the ninja's desire for revenge grew stronger and stronger, until he felt the need to obtain the weapon without equal, Soul Edge. When Yoshimitsu left Japan for the first time, he realized just how big the world was. Every step he took further away from home, the more confused he began to feel. When he saw the devastating effects of Nightmare's cruel reign of terror had brought to the land, the ninja could not help but be reminded of the tragedy that befell his own village. Would his family be proud of him for extracting revenge? Deeply confused, he arrived at Ostrainsburg only to cross paths with a female warrior. In response to this deteriorating mental state, Yoshimitsu's sword transformed. The blade had always belonged to the Manji clan, but its wielder's desire for revenge, together with the evil pervading the air of Ostrainsburg, had warped it. Only by bestowing it upon his own name was Yoshimitsu able to break free from the sword. Thinking back on everything that he had done, he decided to give up his desire for revenge and instead chose the path of righteousness. This would lead him to create a band of chivalrous thieves known as the Manji Tao. In other Soul Chronicles, while pursuing Lila because she supposedly had Soul Edge, Yoshimitsu fought Maxi but lost, and the sword was actually a fake to attract money. Roughly a year later, Yoshimitsu seemingly crossed blades with Taki, but it turned out to be an automaton when the former Fuma ninja defeated him. In Libra of Souls, Yoshimitsu attacked the conduit just as they were about to join forces with some bandits. After the fight, he warned them to be wary of the village that they were about to enter. Later, Yoshimitsu found the village treasure before the conduit showed him the gold nuggets that were evil. He should be in no one's possession. After destroying the treasure, Yoshimitsu revealed to the conduit that the village chief and his co-conspirators killed the original residents of the village and turned it into a black market for stolen goods and their slaves. Yoshimitsu originally starts out as a vengeful warrior who was single-minded in his pursuit of vengeance to seek out Soul Edge to enact retribution, often describing himself as a demon from hell. In spite of his proclamations, he is compelled to do good and cannot stand to let injustice fester. He also begins to doubt himself after hearing of Nightmare and coming to the conclusion that they're no different from each other as they seek to murder others to comfort themselves. After being saved by Sophitia, Yoshimitsu resolves to honor and avenge his clan as a champion of goodwill rather than bloodshed. His weapon style of Manji sword and Fuma blade. A legendary sword has been passed down through the Manjia clan for generations. It was given to Yoshimitsu when he proved himself the greatest warrior of his clan. Now he keeps the sword close at hand and heart as he seeks revenge. Some say it is imbued with the strength of magic, but the secrets of its own creation were lost when the Manji clan was destroyed. The blade is shrouded in mystery and may have even originated from the Fuma clan, but none can say for certain. Its unbelievably strong spiritual power leads some to believe it was originally intended to be a ritual dagger. No matter its true purpose, it is more suited for battle. In Japan's Warring States period, the influence ninja had on the balance of power and the outcome of battles cannot be underestimated. Ninja clans did not work specifically for any one person and could not be hired by any warlord who had the coin. They had no interest in who won or lost wars over the control of the country, only in honing their skills. The Manji clan's village was located at the foot of Mount Fuji. Unfortunately, they earned the ire of the powerful warlord who saw it as a clan who was destroyed. Currently, their techniques live on through their lone survivor, Yoshimitsu, who dedicated his life to his clan's martial arts. Manji ninjutsu's unusual combat techniques are designated to leave an opponent bewildered, unsure of their opponent's next move. Also, the swords used in Manji ninjutsu are only the straight ones most ninja clans employ, but curved at one end. In other words, Manji techniques are designed to be used with a katana. This allows its wielder to adapt weapons that they find while on a mission or disguise themselves as samurai. Yoshimitsu's excellent swordsmanship puts him on par with the greatest swordsmen of his time. Now, there's a lot of changes from Yoshimitsu in this one also, especially given the fact that he's more malevolent when it comes to the beginning of his origins, because he was always more of a wacky, zany kind of character in the past. And obviously Yoshimitsu is different in every game because he's based on Japanese legend and folklore, and therefore is adapted to whatever medium that he's being used in by the people that are trying to utilize him for that end or purpose. And in a lot of cases, this ends up making him be a means to justify an end or just to fill a plot hole. But in the way that Soul Calibur 6 has done it now, they've kind of turned him into his own character with his own new motivations. Instead of just being like a wandering ninja spirit, like lost in the forest and attacking people and stealing their possessions and their souls, he is an honor-bound, like, thief clan leader now who is a ninja without a clan. And through his interactions with other characters, even Taki, for example, it's nice to see that he internalizes his own struggle and he sets out to go on a different path because he compares himself to Nightmare. This is a lot different than we've seen in the past for the character, and it makes me respect him a bit more. It is always hard to get used to Yoshimitsu because he's very tactile, I want to say. Like, it's very hard to get down the movements and the speeds and the prowess of the character to actually utilize them for battle. Like, he's really tough to master, but once you do, man, he can pull off some really interesting capabilities. And I do like the character. I've always liked the character. I used to be more fond of Yoshimitsu in Tekken just because of the moves, but this one, in the new iteration of Soul Calibur, being Soul Calibur 6, has really piqued my curiosity to what the character can actually become. Like, what path he's going to walk, what new allegiances he's going to have, or what new foes he's going to encounter, what new rivalries he's going to be a part of. It's just all open right now, and it's really nice to see that this future is so open-ended for him. But now it's your turn, guys. In the comment section down below, I want you to tell me which version of Yoshimitsu you prefer. Not even just from Soul Calibur, from any version of Yoshimitsu that's been in any iteration of games, going back to even like World Heroes. But with that being said, we're going to bring this video to a close. Interested in seeing what you guys have to say in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you, and thick you.
Hey, what's up, guys? Have you always wanted some sweet Mark Yoon merch? Maybe a thick U shirt, maybe a shirt from Squirt, maybe my pretty face with my logo all over your body, or a throw pillow, or blanket, or anything? Well, you're in luck, because I just launched my merch store, and it is going to be available on Redbubble, and you will find a link to it in my description box down below. It's got a lot of quality content, and a lot of good stuff for you to pick up, so you can show your support for the channel, and just rep Mark Yoon. Alright, guys, as always, thick U.